Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I am Ron Nicoletti. It is Saturday, and what a great day, the start of the Florida Sire Stakes Series. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions.
We start the afternoon with picture-perfect conditions for horse racing. Temperatures in the low 90s, a fast main track, a firm turf course, and a sunny sky for the first of 13 at 6 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Scratch the 1, Nano's Crown. Field at 7. First race favorite was the 5, Dancing Wind. Racing at Gulfstream. Toward the inside, Cowtown Spirit begins right on the money and establishes the lead from Punisher, who comes away in second. Playa Zaragoza's out of there racing in third. First race favorite Dancing Wind is fourth and 2.5 lengths behind, working 2 ahead of Soflatara. Then Cherise Win and 2 to the trailer, Scarlet Dell. They race down the backstretch and go to the half-mile mark. Up front, the leader, Cowtown Spirit, a length and a quarter. 3 wide out there is Playa Zaragoza in a joint second alongside Punisher. Dancing Wind is 4 wide around the far turn run, racing 2 ahead of Soflatara, who's 3 better than Cherise Win, and still trailing is Scarlet Dell. That's the 7 of them with less than 3 furlongs to go. 3 across the course now. Dancing Wind 3 wide, 2 wide Playa Zaragoza. Cowtown Spirit holding firm at the rail with a quarter of a mile to go. They've worked 4 ahead of Soflatara and Cherise Win as they turn in. Cowtown Spirit confronted by Dancing Wind on the outside. Dancing Wind puts ahead in front. Cowtown Spirit boxing on valiantly toward the inside. Back to third, Cherise Win with Playa Zaragoza. Final furlong. It's now Dancing Wind who strides to a clear lead. Cherise Win charging hard, but time is ticking away. Dancing Wind's almost there. Cherise Win lunging late. Dancing Wind wins. Dancing Wind prevails over Cherise Win second, third, Cowtown Spirit in 1:11-1. Number 5, Dancing Wind takes care of business to kick off the Saturday program, giving jockey Amisael Jaramillo another summer victory for owner-trainer Gilberto Zerpa. 7, Cherise Win closed good ground to get second ahead of the 2, Cowtown Spirit, who ran third. We move now to the second race, 7.5 furlongs over the turf, and the start of the early pick 4. $10,000 claimers took center stage. Scratched the 8, Weeza Gone Gray. The favorite was the 9, Terra. And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. Toward the inside, Fierce Tide gets the first call. Albert Charles is showing speed, market strength away in the top flight, and spun 4 wide to the first turn as Panamex, as inside position goes to Fierce Tide, who has a narrow lead. Racing on his outside is Zukov to be second ahead of Panamex and market strength third and fourth. Taro follows along fifth ahead of the gray Master Jordan, who's 2 in front of Albert Charles, and at the back of the field, Kentucky's Tune. Around the first turn they go. Zukov takes it to the leader, Fierce Tide, and now Zukov is the leader. Fierce Tide is second. These two are going quickly through a 23 flat opening quarter. They've opened 5 now on third running market strength. Racing from fourth and about 5 lengths off the lead is Panamex, a length and a half in front of Taro. He's 2 clear of Master Jordan, who works 2 clear of Albert Charles, and trailing the field is still Kentucky's Tune. They make their way past the half-mile mark of the contest. Zukov wins the tussle with Fierce Tide, at least for the time being. Meanwhile, Taro got inside of market strength, has inside position, and just took third. There's a run from Master Jordan. Master Jordan in the pink, getting started 3 wide on the outside. With 3 furlongs to go, Zukov has the lead. Fierce Tide's on the rebid. Master Jordan chimes into it 3 wide. Taro is fourth. He's down inside, needing to improve from there, followed by market strength as they run to the top of the stretch. Up front, out in the center of the course, it's Master Jordan who comes away with the lead, but Zukov battles back, and these two shoulder to shoulder for the final 1/8 of a mile. Taro is third, Fierce Tide is fourth, Zukov inside, Master Jordan on the outside. Master Jordan surging and grinding away to a short lead. Master Jordan and Abby Medina will win it by a length and a half. Second Zukov, third Taro, fourth Albert Charles in 1:29-2. Nice performance off a middle move for number 1, Master Jordan, under jockey Abby Medina. Holds firm for the score for owner Jack Cannon and trainer Louis Dominguez. Number 5, Zukov, was bet down and kicked on well for second, ahead of the 9, Taro, who was best of the rest, while third. Time for a timeout. The Saturday card rolls on right after this.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
We're back now for the third race on the program at 7 furlongs over the main track. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $10,000. A field of 9. The favorite was the 9, Grand Venezuelan. And they're off. Out wide, Grand Venezuelan gets the first call. Cottonall comes away with speed and will race in second. Up on the outside, Brave Request takes over third. Out the rail, Dandy Luis is marching forward. He comprises the top flight, working 2 ahead of Rachel's Warrior, then Whale and Sail ahead of Wild Lil Kitten. The 2 at the back are long shots, Salute and Serve, and Cockeyed Festus. The race to the final half mile of the contest, and Jaramillo has Grand Venezuelan on the engine, leading Brave Request a length and a quarter. Third is Cottonall alongside Dandy Luis as Cottonall got shuffled a bit. Then it's Rachel's Warrior working 2 ahead of Whale and Sail. He's being asked to pick it up about 7 lengths down through a 23-1 opening quarter. Around the far turn they go, 3/8 of a mile away. Grand Venezuelan leads by 2. Brave Request second, Cottonall third. Fourth is Dandy Luis. Fifth is Rachel's Warrior. Then back at the inside, Wild Lil Kitten, Whale and Sail not taking part as they move past the quarter-mile pole. Grand Venezuelan lays down the gauntlet to the rest of the field, opens a 6-length lead now. Dandy Luis a bit hard to handle. Cottonall set down by Castillo. Far outside in Rachel's Warrior. They're left in the wake of an even money choice, Grand Venezuelan. Grand Venezuelan comes inside the final furlong on a 7-length lead now. Very good battle for second. Cottonall, Brave Request, Rachel's Warrior, even a late run from Wild Lil Kitten. To the wire, Grand Venezuelan in front. Rachel's Warrior second. Third was Cottonall ahead of Brave Request in 1:24-1. Bettors knew what they were doing in today's third race. They hammered Grand Venezuelan, and he delivers the money and gives jockey Misael Jaramillo and trainer Gilberto Zerpa their second wins of the day. This one for the Orleana Farm. Number 2, Rachel's Warrior gets up for second ahead of the 3, Cottonall, who ran third. They move now to the fourth race, 7 furlongs over the main track, allowance optional claiming event. Claiming price here was $12,500. Field of 9 signed on. The bettors like the 5, Noble Venezuela. And they're off. The favorite, Noble Venezuela, begins right on the money and establishes the early lead from Jaden's Best and Blinding, who's away at the rail. Blinding now coming to challenge the favorite as they exit the chute. Flemish Cap will set up shop third, working 2 ahead of Jaden's Best. Then comes in a Swagger down inside Sunshine and Shadow, racing ahead of Rupp. He's 4 wide on the course, 2 in front of Aces for John. And Papa Pig and Luca Panici drop back, back of the pack, about 12 lengths off the lead through the opening quarter in just 22-3. The race to the final half mile of the contest. Blinding and Jose Bautista lead narrowly. Noble Venezuela's on the rebid for Camacho, racing in second. Sunshine and Shadow tacking on nicely third. Whip is out on Flemish Cap. Here's Rupp, 3 wide and on the attack from fifth. Gap of 2.5 to Inna Swagger. Then comes Aces for John. Jaden's Best is plummeted to the back of the field, and Papa Pig tries to get a move on from the back of the pack through a 45.5 mile. Noble Venezuela. Camacho takes a peek over his shoulder. He sees he has Sunshine and Shadow to deal with. From the back in a Swagger, Aces for John cuts the corner. Many chances here as they swing in. It's Noble Venezuela who has the lead. Sunshine and Shadow charging at him from second. Aces for John in full gear for Jose Cruz. He ducks to the inside. Final furlong, 4 chances as Sunshine and Shadow surges to the lead, and he's the winner. It's Sunshine and Shadow by almost 2 in the end. Rupp got second. Third was Aces for John. Stanley Gold runs 1-2 and 123-1. No trainer's been hotter than Stanley Gold over the last couple of weeks, and Misael Jaramillo had the hot hand here today. They hook up to win race 4 with upset-minded Sunshine and Shadow. Son of Wildcat Air takes care of business for owner Michael Bernard. Stanley Gold runs second as well with number 8 Rupp ahead of the 3 Aces for John, who fired a big shot. He ran third. To the 5th race now, an allowance optional claiming event on the turf. 1 mile of the trip, scratch the 1, 2, 8, and 10. 6 left to go postward. The bettors like the 5, JoJo's Dream. They're up. My Cowboy was a step slow. JoJo's Dream was away well toward his inside, his global entry to go with him in the early stages. From the outside, My Cowboy recovers after a subpar beginning. Love Conquers is between horses. It's a 4-way go up front. They work 2 ahead of Devise, and the early trailer is Marco Mischief. Around the first turn they go. Jockey Leonel Reyes had to throttle open to get My Cowboy over to the inside and on the top end. He leads at 2.5, though he's been hard used to get there. JoJo's Dream is second down at the inside. Global Entry is a joint third alongside Love Conquers, working a length and a half clear of Devise, and Marco Mischief is last. They straighten for their backstretch run. They went opening quarter in 23 and 2 up front. My Cowboy a length and a quarter. JoJo's Dream as the favorite is poised to strike in second. 2 back to Love Conquers third. Global Entry rides the rail in fourth, a length and a half better than Devise. And Marco Mischief continues at the back of the field. There's been no change in the plot through a 47-1 opening half mile. Less than half a mile to go. My Cowboy trying to go it all the way. Leads it by 2. JoJo's Dream is second. Global Entry is third. He's in a bit tight. He just got shuffled to fourth as Love Conquers gets started 3 wide. From the back, Devise is given the green light with 4 lengths to raise, and Marco Mischief continues at the back of the field as they run to the top of the stretch. My Cowboy all in, but still ahead in front. JoJo's Dream is second. Love Conquers is third. Global Entry behind the top flight after 3/4 and 1:11 flat. There's an eighth of a mile to go, and up front, My Cowboy digging in. Global Entry is stopped cold. Down the outside and coming on late is Devise. Here's Devise to get to Love Conquers. Inside and third is My Cowboy. Love Conquers won it. Love Conquers and Miguel Vasquez get the money. Close after that, Devise charging hard in 1:34-4.
Exciting stretch run in race number 5. In the end, number 7, Love Conquers, much better to handle here today, and he gets the job done under jockey Miguel Vasquez from Monarch Stables and trainer Ron Spatz. Big late run from the 6, Devise, to get second ahead of the 9, My Cowboy. He ran huge after missing the start. He ended up third. Early pick 4, good for $325.65. The early pick 5, $860.80. On now to race number 6. These are 2-year-old maidens of the special weight variety racing for a $50,000 purse. They travel 5.5 furlong. Rider change on 2, Forever Taken to Marcos Meneses. The heavy favorite was the second-time starter, number 4, Draco.
From the center, that's Reed Can who fires to the front. Draco comes away with speed. These two go on from Platinum Equity, who sets up shop third. Away racing in fourth is Sir Senescal. Then comes Jalen Hurts, working a length and a half in front of Forever Taken. The 2 at the back are City Edition and My Brother Sledge. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. Reed Can works 3 parts in front. Platinum Equity is second. Jaramillo Range Draco back. He's third down toward the inside. Out wide on the course is Jalen Hurts. He's now only 2 lengths off the lead. In between horses is Sir Senescal. He needs some place to go. He appears to have horse, but no place to prove it, and the rest will have to get going as they run to the top of the stretch. With the lead, Reed Can. He's 50-1. Can he keep it up? Jaramillo working Draco into the clear to try to go on the attack. Jalen Hurts spun out 3 wide as they turn in. Reed Can with a 2-length lead. Up into second now is Draco. Down the outside and Jalen Hurts, but with an eighth of a mile to go. Can Reed Can? Reed Can, he's 50-1. Reed Can keeps finding on the front. Reed Can did under Carlos Montalvo. He springs the shocker. Draco second, Jalen Hurts third, Sir Senescal fourth in 104-1.
Hold on to your hats. How about a 50-1 bomber from the barn of Phil Combest? Number 5, Reed Can, shot right to the top and never looked back under Carlos Montalvo, the Combest Racing Corporation. 4, Draco second ahead of the 8, Jalen Hurts, who was best of the rest, while third. Time for a timeout. When we come back, the Saturday card continues right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back for the 7th race now, 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Scratch the 4, 13, 14, and 16. The 15 gets in. The favorites were the 2, Susu's Kitten, and the 8, Trip the Queen.
They're off. Good beginning. From between horses, Love Totem gets the first call. Easter Act is away with speed. These two go on. From the outside, that's Sweet Point and Down the Shore, who come away in the top flight as they race to the first turn. Up front, the leader, Love Totem, just narrowly. Toward the inside, Easter Act is second. On the outside, Down the Shore is now third. Working between horses and taking over fourth is the comebacker, Trip the Queen. She's now only 2 lengths behind for C.J. McMahon. Out on her outside is Sweet Point, but she's got the luck down toward the inside. Followed by Susu's Kitten. The favorite is mid-flight, about 5 lengths off the lead. Working 3 ahead of Spring Hollow, who's racing a length better than Selfie Sensation. She's a length and a half in front of the team of Channeled to Win and Serenity Moon. And at the back of the field, the trailer is JP Calling. Down the backstretch they go, the opening quarter pretty quick, 23 and 1. There's less than half a mile to go in the race. The move being made here is Susu's Kitten, who's just trying to secure position between horses as Easter Act now moved 3 wide. Getting the shuffle in that scenario was Trip the Queen. She's now lost a bit of ground, and she's coming around horses 4 wide and on the attack. As they round the far turn, the leader is Down the Shore by 2. Easter Act is second. Trip the Queen is next. Susu's Kitten between horses continues to march forward, and Susu's Kitten will now guide to the outside here under jockey Luca Panici. That didn't help Trip the Queen's cause at all as they turn for home. Susu's Kitten keyed up, ready to roll, and now she takes over the lead. Easter Act is second. Here's a late run and a good late run from Serenity Moon. Final furlong, Susu's Kitten strides to the lead. Serenity Moon is coming on. She's got the luck in Easter Act, but Susu's Kitten coming clear. She had to negotiate traffic, but she did and kicked on. Susu's Kitten by 3. Close for second. Easter Act or Serenity Moon. She's got the luck. Ran 4th at 1:30 and 2.
Great turf trip here from jockey Luca Panici, who was outside, inside, and then back outside under Susu's Kitten. She did the rest as she kicked on for a game victory for owner-trainer Chad Stewart. Dead heat for second between 5 Serenity Moon and 6 Easter Act. We move now to the 8th race on the program. Today's 8th race at 6.5 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Late scratch of 3 American Phantom. Also scratched the 5, 6, and 9. Race time favorites were 2 La Caballion and 8 Taverny Bay.
And they're off. Taverny Bay begins nicely, so does Datsardi's Boy, Tranquil Warrior, and here's Brookside being sent along. Subhios is offensive-minded with Brookside, but he'll have to land second as Datsardi's Boy is the speed of the speed. It's Datsardi's Boy in front by a length. Brookside is second. Tranquil Warrior is third. Taverny Bay under Meneses is racing from 4th ahead of Daddy Duke in 5th. Gap of 3 to River Running, and La Caballion on the turnback is last of all through a 22 and 4 opening quarter. The race to the final half mile of the contest, and from the outside, the leader is still Datsardi's Boy, a half a length in front of Tranquil Warrior, who's on the outside second. Brookside is down inside third, but Daddy Duke goes up and by him as Brookside will have to wait for a way through. So will Taverny Bay. He's 5th while under restraint. He's got no place to go. La Caballion begins to rally from the back, and River Running has not played a part as they run to the top of the stretch. They went 46 seconds for the opening half mile, and there's a 1/4 mile left to go, and taking over the lead, Tranquil Warrior comes off the turn with a length and a half cushion. Brookside now into the clear and trying to get to the leader down the outside, and La Caballion. Taverny Bay wanders between horses. Final furlong, Tranquil Warrior trying to hold off Brookside. Brookside and Tranquil Warrior. Tranquil Warrior's digging in. Brookside with a late push on the outside. It's Tranquil Warrior. It's Brookside. Tranquil Warrior. Tranquil Warrior held on to win it from Brookside second, then La Caballion and Taverny Bay in 1:17 and 4.
Nice performance today from the 7-year-old son of Gotcha Gold. Number 10, Tranquil Warrior, gets the head start on everybody else and holds on for the victory. For trainer Jennifer Quinones and owner Faustino Hernandez, Roberto Alvarado Jr. on board for the winning ride. Number 1, Brookside, got a good trip. He shook loose but just couldn't outrun the leader. He ended up second ahead of number 2, La Caballion, who ran third. Finishing 4th was the 8, Taverny Bay. On out of the 9th race. The 9th race, first leg of the late pick 5 furlongs over the turf. Scratched the 12, Little Meatball. Field of 11 signed on. These were claimers in for a price tag of $10,000. It was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. From between horses, that's Bill's Passion, who springs out to head for the early lead. More Mia comes away in second. On Your Mark is on the outside with Swagger and Awesome My Way. Then it's a length and a half back to the rail, and Bonetown Wild. He's racing about 6 lengths off the pace setter. Stableford between horses. Ginger Goose is 3 wide. At the back of the field is Biggest Little City as they swing to the far turn. Loose up top, Bill's Passion and the hot-handed Jaramillo calling the shots with a 3-length lead. Racing in second is More Mia. He's trying to target the leader. 3 back to the inside and Swagger third. Then Awesome My Way. Stableford finds his best stride and comes on next. That's all for On Your Mark. Texas Rustler is out wide as they swing in. Bill's Passion only has a length and a half to work with as More Mia takes dead aim on the outside second. Swagger is back to third and he's coming on a bit. Final furlong, Bill's Passion trying to see it through on the outside, and More Mia is going to take a late lunge, but Bill's Passion is still there. They can't reach him. Bill's Passion will let it. More Mia second, very close for third. We'll give it to Bonetown Wild ahead of Swagger in 55-2.
Number 5, Bill's Passion supplies jockey Misael Jaramillo with his 4th winner of the afternoon as he goes all the way. Very quick indeed under jockey Misael Jaramillo for Armando de la Cerda and Midwest Thoroughbreds. 6, More Mia had every opportunity but could not get by, while second ahead of the 1, Bonetown Wild, who ran third. To the 10th race and the start of the late pick 4, 6 furlongs of the journey. Fading Claimers in for a price tag of $10,000. Scratch the 3, 6, 10, and 11. 15, Jenna Dawn make the jockey Alvaro Doniz. Favorites included 14, Sassy Slew, and 5, Kinahora.
Picky Girl and Sassy Slew, the first two to begin. Here's Kinahora, the favorite, is up to challenge. These three across the track. Miley's Pride joins the party from down toward the inside. It's a length and a half back to Great Try mid-flight today with Riberinas on her outside. Widest of all is Jenna Dawn. Then it's the team of Dragon Rouge and Peaceful Warrior Girl working ahead of Yono Fue, and Mizzen My Honeymoon is last of all as they speed to the far turn. Hammered to 4-5. It's Kinahora and Luca Panici on top, a length and a quarter. Miley's Pride is second. On the outside third is Picky Girl. Sassy Slew fourth. Back to fifth and Riberinas sixth inside. Great Try trying to run on from the back is Peaceful Warrior Girl. Then to the outside and Jenna Dawn backing away Dragon Rouge as they run to the top of the stretch. Kinahora has the lead. She'll have to hold off some closers. Miley's Pride up and on the outside. Riberina throws her hat into the ring, and in fact Riberina's doing the better work. Here's Riberina at 9-1 up for the lead. Kinahora's all in trying to hold on to second, then Sassy Slew. Riberina wanders way out to the center here. Riberina has the lead. She's on top by a length and a quarter, but now she starts to feel the strain, and Sassy Slew takes advantage. Here's Sassy Slew to take on Riberina, who beat herself. Sassy Slew a length and a half. Riberina second. Peaceful Warrior Girl got up for third in 1:12 and 2.
Number 12, Riberina, flat out gave the race to the 14, Sassy Slew, as Riberina took the lead and drifted badly, allowing Sassy Slew to re-rally up the inside and get the money for owner-trainer Jose Pension and winning rider Edgard Zayas. 12, Riberina was second, ahead of the 1, Peaceful Warrior Girl, who ran third. The favorite did not fire. Kinahora backed away. On to the 11th race now, 6 furlongs the journey. This was the co-feature race of the day, the Desert Vixen division of the FTBOA Florida Sire Stakes. 2-year-old fillies went postward, a field of 8. The favorite was the 3, Awesome Mass.
And they're off in the FTBOA Florida Sire Stakes Desert Vixen. From the outside, Go Astray gets the first call from between horses. Valid Interest, Right On is down at the rail. In the 2 path is Pantyhose. These 4 line up. Awesome Mass is now improving for Jaramillo, racing in the 3 path and all the way up into third. Followed by Starship Modena. Then comes I Want to Talk About Me, and the trailer is sitting on Cotton. They speed past the half mile and take it to the far turn. The opening quarter was solid, 22-1. 3 furlongs left to go with Go Astray taking over the lead. Awesome Mass moves to her while second. Back to third is Valid Interest. Pantyhose is between horses. Starship Bonita, she gets started 3 wide for Ramsey Zimmerman. A gap of 2 more to Right On. And the laggards at the back, I Want to Talk About Me and sitting on Cotton with a quarter of a mile left to go. Go Astray has the lead. The whip is out on Awesome Mass. She's second, but she's not going on. Down the outside and Starship Bonita. Pantyhose is up the rail as Go Astray cuts the corner and opens a 5-length lead now. The battle's on for second. On the outside, Starship Bonita to the inside, Awesome Mass. Pantyhose is out the rail, then Right On. But through it all, give it to the daughter of Gone Astray. Go Astray and Jose Bautista all the way. Very close for second. Too close to call between Awesome Mass and Pantyhose. Then Starship Bonita and Right On.
Upset winner of today's Desert Vixen, number 7, Go Astray, is the speed of the speed and forgets to stop, bringing a 10-1 upset under Jose Bautista for Angel Rodriguez and owner Ramiro Medina. 3, Awesome Mass second. 5, Pantyhose ran third. Time for a timeout. The Late Daily Double is up next. Race number 12, the Dr. Fager, right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career in show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 12, the 36th running of the FTBOA Florida Sire Stakes, Dr. Fager division. $100,000 up for grabs through the 2-year-old colt in gelding. Scratch number 5, Dr. Chat, field of 7. Favorites were 4, Phantom Row, and 7, Dunk.
And they're off in the Dr. Fager. Little Doubt wins the start. Majestic Secret is quick, and Dunk is away well from an outside gate. Punching between horses is the gray Phantom Row. Phantom Row and Zayas put ahead in front. Majestic Secret is second, and Dunk will watch the action unfold from third, a length behind. Then it's 2 back to Sutash, who's now racing in fourth ahead of Little Doubt. In tight is Tip Sheet, and at the inside, Kingston Pike. They pass the half-mile pole and swing to the far turn. 3 wide, Dunk is on the attack, and from between horses, Phantom Row, Majestic Secret holds firm at the rail. Sutash and Jorge Ruiz very much in range here, only 2 lengths behind. These top 4 will decide it as they've pulled readily clear of the others with less than 5/16 to go. Phantom Row goes on, Dunk right alongside. 3 wide and Sutash. Majestic Secret the first to back away from the top duel as they turn for home. 3 chances here, but Phantom Row cuts the corner and maintains the lead. Zayas goes to work at the 8th pole and strides to a 2-length lead. Dunk is all in, not finding down the outside in Sutash. Majestic Secret will be 4th, but up front it's Phantom Row. Phantom Row strong here for Edgard Zayas, and the son of Wildcat Arrow win it by 2 in the end. Dunk was second, got close for third. Majestic Secret re-rallies on the outside of Sutash.
Game performance here today from number 4, Phantom Row, who took a licking and kept on ticking, giving Edgard Zayas his second winner of the day. This one for Ralph Nix and Roroma Stable. 7, Dunk, and no excuse while second, ahead of the 8, Sutash, who ran third. '13th and final race over the turf at 7.5 furlongs, maiden claimers, and for a price tag of $12,500. Scratch the 3, 5, 10, 13, 15, and 16. Rider change on 7, El Genio to jockey Raul Mena. Race time favorite was the 4, Indian Scout.
And runners away. Out wide, Love You Lots gets the first call. El Genio sent along by Raul Mena. Moving out the rail, that's Indian Scout with 1 classy dude alongside. These 4 across the course as they run around the first turn. Away racing in 5th is Grand Saman from down toward the rail. He's only about 4 lengths behind under Panici, and he's a length better than the gray Sarastro, who's mid-flight. Then it's another length and a half to outside and a half gray. Racing 4th last. 3rd last inside is Go Harley Go. 2nd last is Scarlet Wine, and the trailer, Don't Knock It. To the backstretch they rumble now, and up front El Genio has an early tussle here with 1 classy dude through the opening quarter in 22 and 4. Indian Scout watching the action unfold from 3 lengths off the pace setter, and racing in 3rd, a length ahead of Grand Saman 4th, and back to Sarastro and Love You Lots. Half Gray is next, working 3 clear of Go Harley Go. He'll have to go soon. He's dropped better than 10 lengths behind. 2nd last is Scarlet Wine, and Don't Knock It continues last of all as they swing around the far turn. Don't Knock It starts to hit his best stride. El Genio has the lead, Indian Scout 2nd, Grand Saman on the outside now 3rd and moving in. 1 classy dude calls it an afternoon, passed outside by Sarastro. Half Gray had to tap on the brakes. Love You Lots is not going on with it. Then comes Don't Knock It. Love You Lots is veering to the far outside and being eased at the back as they turn in. Indian Scout, he has 1 to deal with. Grand Saman and Panici on the outside. These 2 well clear of the others, less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Indian Scout by 2. Grand Saman starts to motor now. Here's Grand Saman. He shifted in, didn't do himself any favors, but he still might have Indian Scout. He does. Grand Saman is in time. Indian Scout 2nd, Sarastro 3rd. Don't Knock It from last to 4th, ahead of Scarlet Wine in 5th in 129 and 4.
Number 4, Indian Scout, had one to fight off, turning for home, and could not fight off that rival. It was the one, Grand Saman, who rallied to get the money, giving Luca Panici his second winner of the day for OMG Stables and trainer Oscar Gonzalez. Number 4, Indian Scout, ran well, but could only settle for second. The late pick 5, good for $5,012.75. We did have some winners in the Rainbow Six, 20-cent return, $16,873.68. Triggers a Sunday carryover of $53,659.39.
And that wraps up Saturday's card. Remember, on Sunday, 12 races, but what an exciting day. The return of Fountain of Youth winner Guna Vera, which will be race number 4 on the 12-race card. Good night, good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.